Hey, Sergi.
Good evening.
Good evening. You know, Sergi, in Imola in the race, I was gutted, but at the same time kind of happy when you and whoever you took out. It gained me 2 positions, but obviously it's like it. I think the Imola was like a battle between Macas and BMWs. Yeah. Well, I mean, you could do a move there. It's just whether the car in front will give space or not. Yeah. I I I also think that the BMW has to brake a bit earlier than the McLaren does. Yeah, I think it does, because whenever I have battles with BMWs, they do brake a bit earlier.
Green light, give it all you can.
Alright, we're also live here. Stream is live. Third round of the PitCoach series at Suzuka. I actually would need to figure out the setup. Do you all have a setup?
Not a custom one.
Oh, I actually had a setup. Nice. Cool.
I've not raced this track before. I bashed out a few practice laps.
Let's see.
Be
So what?
right back.
Let's do a few laps to warm up here. Okay, track is green. But this is much more slippery than I remembered. Whoa! Okay.
I am sliding everywhere.
Track is
In the
green.
BMW.
Track is green. It's so slidey. So it's not you. It's like Suzuka is already slippery in optimum. When it's green, it's
In optimum, the only slippy parts I find is turn 1 and 2.
Which car are you driving?
In McLaren.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's just a BMW.
BMW is more slippery on the exit on the throttle.
Yeah, I find I have to be a lot more careful on the exits.
Yeah, the
especially
McLaren,
so.
McLaren you can go with low TC. Oh fuck. Okay, completely missed the waiting point the chicane.
Does anyone else nearly slide into the pit lane on the last corner?
The AMG is supposed to be OP here. Massive traction out of the hairpin.
Yellow flag in sector 1. There's a slow car ahead.
Oh. Sorry, Jason.
Oh,
Oh,
All good?
I totally forgot what is the braking reference for the chicane. Anyone has a good one?
Well done, mate.
well, there's normally rubber. Down.
Chicane at the end.
Yeah, I think I think I used to use the rubber, and that's a problem now.
Yeah. I'd say in between, is it 150 and 100?
Okay. Yeah, it rings a bell.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh no, violated. I think it's closer to the 100 than the 150.
Yeah, it's a few meters before the 100, but
Yeah.
right. Give it all you can.
Okay, remember to do one valid lap at least.
Can't promise anything.
Minute lap.
Sorry for that. I'm back now.
Okay, nice one. Everyone set a lap. Well done. Okay, I would say set fuel for like, yeah, what you would normally put at least. You have a pit stop, so at least like 30 liters or so, depending on maybe if you're in the front. If you start in the front, put a little bit more fuel, like 45 or something, because your strategy would be to
30
try
seconds.
a longer stint. And yeah, other than that, have fun, stay safe.
20 seconds. 10 seconds.
That was close.
Go in double file.
Did you say we have a pit stop?
No, no, you have a pit stop in your race, in your actual race. So even if this is a race of like 8 minutes, you would, like make it in race conditions, you would start probably with 30 liters or so. Right?
I get you. No, I understand. I thought you meant in this race, and I was thinking, what?
No, no, no.
I've got no confidence on this track at all.
Same.
Just try to not keep the foot on the brake, slightly, not fully, and keep the distance to the car in front. That for T1. I don't know if I was too fast actually.
Green light, show them where you go. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
faster than me. That's me, a red dot up in the corner, I'm last. Can't hear you. How do I get faster? Better setup. Better skill. Know the track a bit better. I can feel the front end of the car sliding a bit. So that's not good. Fix it. Just knowing how to fix it.
I've got the same issue. This BMW is
Oh,
loose.
sorry. I've got my microphones on. Oh, bugger. Try to change my mic.
Oh!
Where are you going? Overshot.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Leader has finished the race. Excellent job, man. P2. Well managed. Bring it back home safely. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Got some light damage on the front of the car.
Nice one. That was really clean, was it? Or I didn't see. I didn't see.
Apart from the one at me at the end there, Sergey. Went off track for trying to switch my microphone off while I was driving. Didn't realise I had it on. I was chatting away to my wife while I was driving.
Okay, I'm gonna start with a bit more fuel this time. 40 liters. And let's see if I can catch up, Lions.
30 seconds.
Oh.
20 seconds. 10 seconds.
How was it from the back, Charles?
Stay in double file.
You know, I think it's better me starting at the back. That way I can get used to overtaking.
Yeah.
Because that's like I think I'm good at defending. It's just the overtaking part that
Overtaking
I'm
is
not good
really
at.
difficult.
Yeah.
And it's more a mental thing. Like,
Yeah, I just have like the constant fear of hitting someone and then like
yeah.
it
feel
being
your
my
pain.
fault. Because I know sometimes when you hit someone it isn't really your fault, but my constant fear is that it is my fault.
Well, I mean, it depends, right? But yeah, you have to overtake confident enough, but not too aggressive. Like aggressive, but on the limit.
Yeah.
It's a difficult balance.
Like if I know I can do the move, I'll be confident about it. But before the move happens, I'm just not confident.
Okay, good luck.
Green light, go, go, go. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh dear.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh boy.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that was close.
That was so close.
So close.
Code brown for me.
I could see you waving in my rearview mirror.
Ooh. In that situation, just go off the throttle and try to steer as little as possible.
Rather than what I was doing and steering lots.
Oh, sorry, Jason.
No. I almost held it and just
You were much closer than I thought you were.
Okay, battle ahead with Bailey and Lions. You guys mind joining me?
What?
Battle ahead. Let me see if I can join you. It's weird because I put like 1 click more camber now. My car feels all over the place. I think Suzuka doesn't like high camber for some reason.
I think I lowered my camber and it felt better than before.
So less negative camber, you mean?
Not over yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the less grip you have, it's like in the wet. You want less negative camber.
Fastest lap of the race. Great job, man.
I just watched that video that Manuel sent.
Yeah. Was really good.
Yeah.
no.
Warning for exceeding track limits. Okay, O'Leary was on the final lap now. Give it all you can. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Whoa! We gotta watch that replay.
Excellent job, man. What a race. P1. Bring it back home safely.
I think from my side that overtake was clean, and I actually was already side by side when you turn in, and I just had the position, but we'll see.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Well, I'm starting to get used to these fucking pedals now.
Oh shit, I just realized I totally forgot to save the race 1 replay. That's
Got it saved.
unfortunate. You saved it?
Yeah.
Can you share it to replays?
Okay.
Either coaching or... Yeah, maybe the coaching replays channel or something is good.
Okay.
But
I
no
just have
rush.
to
No rush. We
Yeah.
can...
I
That
just have
was-
to find that thing where I put replays now.
Wait, what? Where is this a bug or something? I put return to garage and I'm okay. That was weird.
Green light, green light. Show them what you got.
But that was quite clean beginning from you all. I mean, well done.
I can't find a thing where I can link the replay.
You can send it to WeTransfer, or what do you mean?
Oh yeah, yeah. That. Thanks. I couldn't remember the name.
Ah, okay. Yeah, well, I mean, there's several options, but yeah. Oops. Okay, do you wanna watch the second one meanwhile? I mean, you can already join the stream, and I would put the second replay, and we can check out the start. And
Sorry guys, I'm back.
maybe what you could do is tell me if you already know which lap from each of you was a lap where you say, okay, that was my best lap, or
I think.
Can you try to stream on Discord at the same time so we don't have delay? That's possible.
Where's the stream, guys? Is it YouTube?
Yeah, yeah. I
Your
said
link
that
in the chat.
it's always no, it's always the same link. I can't send it again.
That link doesn't work for me, by the way, guys. I don't know. Your YouTube link that you put in the chat.
Yeah, it wasn't working for me either.
Yeah, so the way I found it is that I copied his profile, searched it, and then his profile is something different.
Okay, that's weird. Let me check, because normally if I go to my profile, I just put share, and
If you click that, that works. Someone already, we all did it.
let me check my channel. I mean, I can just share the. Okay, let's do it this way. Here, I put in the same channel.
Yeah, I think that link should work for the race 1 replay.
Yeah, yeah, it worked. That link worked. Yeah, that was race 1. Oh, but I'm not sure which one was it. That's weird. Should be this one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's the problem with sharing it via Discord is that then it's not uploaded afterwards.
Yeah, but I mean at the same time. Like also when you're
let
streaming to
me-
YouTube, just stream on Discord as well.
Okay, let me
So we have no delay.
let me check that. Yeah, just like okay. However, I have an ultra wide, so let's see.
That's fine. Fine.
Okay. If that works better for you, we can try it this way.
Yeah, it's better without delay.
Okay, and let's see the start. Was there any incidents from you guys that you know?
Not at the start, I don't think.
I think the starts were pretty clean.
I thought
I think we were all scared, to be honest.
to be fair, I think who was it? The BMW in front of me, number 16, Howells. I think what I noticed in general, you did a quite a slow start. Like maybe you should also try to practice that. Like try to get a better start because I'm not particularly good at starts. But yeah, if I noticed that in the beginning, I just had a run on all of you. You'll see. Well, this was me. Here, this is Charles.
Yeah.
I think you were also in a kind of in the back position or something. So that was kind of spread out. But yeah, everyone left space. I even left too much space here now that I see it. I didn't want to.
I left too much space.
Yeah, maybe you did. Yeah. But that was clean from everyone. I mean, if that works like this the Sunday. Did you remember any? Do you have any particular situation you wanna review?
Race 1 was pretty clean.
That
Yeah,
was
race 1 was pretty good.
actually this one was a pretty cool from me, where I was quite close to Howells.
Yeah, you came up the inside.
Yeah.
I drifted wide there, and I saw you.
Yeah,
coming,
you
I was
went
like, "Damn
went
it."
wide, and then I said okay.
Oh, I think I had. I guess it was a good one. I don't know. Around 355.
355.
Or 348 because I had a better exit. Or it shows my run up to it.
Who were you?
23.
Ah, yeah. Sorry, I still don't recognize the voices of you all. It's a little bit difficult still. Yeah, and that's exactly how you try to overtake, like trying to trying to have a better exit.
Yeah.
Here it's quite a tricky one. It's dangerous one.
Yeah.
You have to trust the other drivers because others could just go for the inside and then ram you off. But yeah, I think I had also like a scary one, probably quite unnecessary from my side with Bailey, I think it was. But let's see other.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've had a serious lack of confidence on this track, but I thought I'd try and hold you up as long as I could.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine. So just for practice, it's fine. For the race, I would say race smart, and if you have someone clearly faster, just try to lose as little time as possible, and then actually use them as okay. I'm trying to overtake. You were trying to overtake the AMG. It wasn't possible. Then say okay. Let's let him pass in a way where I lose less time, and then let them battle in front, and then you capitalize on that. That's a way to try it. Okay, and here, because I wanted to see this was like a try of overtake with lack of commitment. So you were too far away. This is too far away. You were like, I don't know, 0.4 or something. Yeah, you were faster. But still, this is not enough. I would have kept a little bit more in the slipstream. And here you don't have the position for going for a dive in here. And you actually knew it. You were like, okay, I'm just showing the nose a little bit. You can do it, show the nose, but then still brake earlier. Like, yeah, show them, and then as soon as they start to brake, you can already brake. You're not gonna do the move. Stick back to your line, and do the corner properly. Because otherwise, what happens? You have a bad run, and then the next one comes, and you lose a position. Yeah. So.
Sergi.
Yeah.
Oh, could I add something from what you said about if someone's faster behind you?
Yeah, sure.
If this is what I'd probably do. If you can stay, if your lap times are within like 3/10 or under, if he's a second faster, then let him by. But if you can keep him at least on the 7/10 of a lap, and you know you can't get the car in front, try and hold him up as much as possible. You've got to battle for position.
It's of course, yeah. It's very situational. So in the end, you have short race, half an hour. So it's basically okay. You gonna defend almost all positions, but you normally try to like think long term and say, okay, if I battle here too much, maybe the guys in the back will catch up, or maybe other drivers that I plan to overtake because I know I'm faster will pull away and I will lose the opportunity. So sometimes it's like, okay, how will I lose less positions? Letting him pass now, or battling a lot and losing more time but maybe keeping the position? You know, it's a little bit the balance. It's a little bit
Yeah.
the balance.
And it also depends on the track as well.
Yeah, of course, there are tracks that...
So, I think tracks like Monza, you will probably lose less time letting him by, because there won't be as much, like, there's not much places where dirty air will affect you that much. But if it's a track like Silverstone, when you need that clean air for maggots and Beckett's and cops and all those corners that you do need the downforce for, then I'd much rather, if I can't get the car in front, I'd much rather try and keep that position than let the car by.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. To be fair, you can be quite also fast behind someone in Silverstone. That's not a big issue. Yeah, I know. If it's a track where it's easy to defend, then yeah, maybe you can go for it. It's, as I said, very situational. You need to check. You need to check for yourself, and it's something about with the experience. Oh, I think we already had that situation, but side by side. Yeah. So this was quite let's say a net risky from my side. I put my car here. I have the outside, and this is not a corner that you usually go to wide. So I was risking it here too much, because he could just miss something and take me out. We were both very clean here. I left him enough space, so he didn't bounce off the curb and actually hit me. So it's important to don't cut the other driver completely, because otherwise this curb, he will just bounce off and hit you. So this was very well done from both of us. That was very close. I tried to leave as much space as I could, and then the overtake. It's a very risky move, and to be honest, it's prone to like go wrong. It's really situational. To be honest, if I had the inside, if the car in front, or let's say the car in the back, should just yield probably for the safety of both. But yeah, this time it worked. It can't go bad. Okay. Is there anything else you would like to take a look at?
Yeah, car 39, that's myself. Just at the end of lap 3, before the chicane, so a little bit further back. So tiny bit further back, actually, because essentially I get a bad run through the left-hander.
This one.
And then it was a bit messy up to the chicane. I don't know how I could have done it better, because
Let me see, because maybe it's better. Okay, I mean, you messed up. You defended well. You kept the inside here. You probably wouldn't have needed to go that much in the But that was
Yeah.
that was well defended. I mean, I don't know what.
Yeah, he was, I think we did get a contact warning. I think
Oh,
as we
did
get
you?
way into the chicane, yeah, we
Slightly.
bumped.
Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't your fault actually. I mean, let's see.
It's hard 'cause I'm like,
But
I'm on
you
the
have-
inside,
You're
but
the
I'm like,
inside. Yeah.
it's a tough one. Did I break too much? I don't know.
No, no,
it's-
no. You're in the inside. It's BMW strategy. Park the car in the apex. Yeah, I mean, it's what it is. You can call it a not a dick move, but like whatever you want, but it's legal. So yeah, nothing to say there.
That's fine.
Yeah, well done, well done. I had a similar one in the with Lions in the last lap of the second race. Yeah, cool, nice. That was. I don't even think that stewards would exactly. Casper, thanks. I was just about to say that would be an NFA. Nice, thank you. Casper just wrote in the chat in YouTube and said minor contact, no further action. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, cool. I would say let's switch to the second race, and if you want, each of you.
I think I had like a dive in the last lap in like the really tight corner. So yeah, this car in like the last lap, 59.
Last lap. In which one?
The really tight one.
Ah, okay, the hairpin.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah,
I think I brake too late or something.
I remember this.
Yeah, too late. That was definitely too late.
Well,
Okay.
no contact, so.
No contact. As a marker, use this curb here. Try
Yeah.
to stay as close as you can, and actually, I think he's probably yeah, he's already fully braking. Yeah. So. See
Yeah, so
here.
it's like you're straight. start braking.
Normally, probably you can brake a little bit later, like
Yeah.
here. Start braking. That's your braking point. And also take in mind, this side is much grippier than this side, than the inside. So
Okay.
here you can brake later than here. You will run wide, not wide. Yeah, you just miss
Yeah,
the
I
brakes.
didn't feel like it was braking that late, but just
You
it didn't
braked,
stop
yeah.
at all.
That was if you take a look, you see you should already be fully braking here.
Yeah.
And you start. That's like way too late. Yeah. And I guess he. Oh well managed.
I'd say where you broke, if you have the right brake bias and I guess the right setup, then in qualifying that would be your braking point, staying on the grippier side.
Yeah.
Let's see where I brake. Don't. So you see, I just start about braking. I think that's a. I stay as close as possible. We missed that. Sorry. So I stay as close as possible to the right, and here I start braking. Fully braking. And actually I missed a little bit here. That was probably not my best turn. But yeah, that's the reference that you can take. And as I said, if you're in the inside, you have to brake earlier. That's not a very good point to overtake, to be honest.
That wasn't my intention.
yeah, just in general, it's a really difficult one because you think, oh yeah, I just, brake a little bit later in the inside, and then suddenly you completely miss the brake somehow, and you don't know why. It's because it has less grip in there.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there something we could just take a look at when I was brutally rear-ended out of the chicane?
Where was it?
As we got Casper in the chat.
Sure. Tell me, car number.
So I think it was like second to last lap, was it? Possibly. It's the chicane.
Second to last
We
lap.
both spent a bit of time in the gravel.
Sorry. Oh.
It was funny coming out the chicane and seeing it though.
Here? No, but this was not you, right? This was just missing the brakes. Where? Who was it exactly?
16.
And you were battling with what? But that wasn't this lap, right?
Maybe not. Maybe beginning. Actually, no. Maybe it's the lap before.
Maybe next one.
Actually, yeah, it was the lap before.
Wait, are you talking about race 2?
Oh, it is. Sorry, race 2.
Yeah, you probably.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Right at the end.
Let's go to race 2.
Oh, don't look at that.
Sorry?
No, as in me going across the grass. Don't worry about that.
Pause on it. Screenshot it.
Let's see. What did you do
Nothing to see here.
So.
Funny enough, it's exactly the same corner.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't think you were that late on the brakes. Your problem here was.
It really felt like I was. I thought
you
I was
were,
snap the pedal.
because you started turning too early. Because you thought, oh shit, I'm too late on the brakes, and I already start braking. I already start turning. If you start turning, you brake even less. So what you have to do is keep the car straight, brake, reduce the speed as much as you can, and turn whenever the speed is correct. So if you have stayed in the grippier side, braking straight, like more here, you would have enough low speed that then you can turn and take the turn correctly. You weren't that. Let's see the speed now here and that side around a 100.
I don't remember turning that bad.
100 kilometers per hour. Let's see how the entry speed is here. Yeah, well, okay, it's a bit too fast, but to be fair, as I said, if you had kept the brakes longer with a straight wheel, you would have reduced the speed much further. So you would have actually made that corner. Yeah, you were almost at that speed, and you just jumped. You were. That was maybe a brake on the limit of late, but that wasn't that bad. You just turned too early.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go to
it looks really bad from that angle.
Yeah, it's as I said, most of the time it's not like, oh shit, how do they brake so late? If I brake so late, I cannot make the corner. No, just wait. Like you can don't turn while you're braking, and just wait to the appropriate point, and you can actually be faster on the turn than you think. Okay, let's see.
It's something I need to learn.
Yeah, it's some experience here. Here, one thing that I somehow it's weird. I actually would like to put the Eagle camera, the heli cam. Yeah, somehow I have the feeling that most of you just don't have a proper start.
My start in race 2 was bad.
My race 2 was just bad.
So I just you left the I had more speed. I went for the inside, but everyone was clean here. I mean, nothing to report, let's say.
I'd say I was more confident on the start.
Are we were all really good through the first bit, I think.
Oh.
I always struggle with the gears through Sector 1 in the BMW. It's like flicking between second and third constantly.
I'll just keep it in third now.
I think okay.
Okay.
Just if
So much easier.
if we're here already, I think so. Here, you brake, Rob. You braked and somehow, kept the brakes too long. You should have been here already trail braking, so you can actually turn. And that's a problem. If you're fully braking, you cannot turn, and if you're not turning, you cannot fully brake. It's like this balance, and actually it's something you should try to be aware of. Like, try to feel how the brakes actually make you go straight. Here, I think it's a common mistake. Like, already start turning, like saying, yeah, I already start turning, so I already have the angle or something because I'm already a little bit too late. No, just wait for the turning point and then release, and while you release the brakes, then you turn, and you will turn more. So, ooh, okay, that was a cool one. It was a little bit cold brown for me. Oh, okay, that was the problem.
Yeah, you can see at the beginning I tried to save, I shouldn't have, and then I'm like, yeah, I'll give up.
To be honest, I think this is something you kind of learn with time. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But nobody hit you. You hold the brakes. I mean, that was. If you look at myself in the beginning, I was all over the place. I was drifting around all over the place. I think it was starting here.
Oh, yeah.
But there's a point where you see, you just learn to catch it somehow.
Tokyo Drift that.
Yeah, it's like you wanna keep a little bit of throttle, just a little bit, because releasing it completely makes the diff that somehow makes you drift a lot more.
It's just sort of like a flick of the wheel, isn't it? It's like you don't.
Exactly. That's the other.
You don't counter steer the slide fully. You just sort of like flick counter steer, then straighten back up again straight away again.
Exactly.
Otherwise, you just go.
What I do is so let's see in the I think the wheel perspective can be a good one. Here, that was a big one actually, but you wanna try to keep it. You see, like, just.
It's like two little flicks.
Exactly, just one. Oh, wasn't enough. Okay, again. Oh, it wasn't enough. Okay, again. But don't hold it the whole time, because if you hold it, it's like, oh shit, I'm still drifting, until eventually you drift the other direction. So you want to be always straight, and then flick, and this is something. Yeah, it's something you learn with time. It's nothing. I think I had a big drift somewhere here also. I'm not sure if it was here. I'm not sure where it was. But yeah, it's like some little flick, and you don't want to overdo it. Okay. Did you have any other part here? I think.
Last lap dive bomb.
Last lap
On the
dive bomb.
corner.
Yeah, that was mine.
Yeah, it was all three of us, mate. Went 3 wide into that last corner.
Oh, okay. I thought that was.
I don't know how we all survived.
This one. Let's see for this one.
Yeah, you gotta go on the outside, Cam, mate.
This one, oh. I would say that was all clean from my side. Like I just made the corner. I had to clear completely the inside, and actually, if any, I don't know. We should normally you would take a look at the steering wheel. Yeah, here it is. You're turning into me, so that wouldn't be my fault in that case.
Yeah, I think I thought you were already past me at that
Yeah,
point.
yeah, it was really close. It was really close. It was a good one.
I
Okay.
don't know if you know, but I am a Stewart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would give that a racing incident.
Mhm. Yeah. That's
It's just racing.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
of
it's-
course, I just wanted to, because I wasn't sure if it was in the beginning if it was my fault or something, because I totally dived the inside. But in the end, I was just confident enough that I broke as late as I could, but not too late. So I actually made the corner, so that was clean from my side. And we had still a touch. Normally it depends, but in that corner, actually, normally you don't want to dive in some corners, because you want to be hub to hub before the turning point. And in most corners, when you just try to brake late, you don't make it. You're hub to hub after the turning point. So and then it's like, yeah, that counts as a dive. But this is like a really long straight braking, so it's a perfect place to overtake.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wanted to. Which one should I put? What was 3 wide? The last corner.
It was the last corner, so you went down the inside and I went around the outside. All right.
Oh, yeah. That one. Yeah.
Yeah, ignore this line.
Yeah. Yeah, we probably sandwiched Lions. This could be. So.
Yeah,
This is a tough one. This is a tough one. To be fair.
Yeah.
This is a tough
With
one.
it, with that being,
No, actually, I think you were hub to hub. Maybe we need Casper here.
I'd call that hub to hub. Front wheel is with the
Yeah.
back wheel.
So then, in that case, the contact would have been made by Lions.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how this would have been. So normally, if you have someone in the inside, hub to hub, you have to leave him space. There's.
Yep.
It's like he gained the position. So I need to take a look at the radar and see. Oh shit, he's got the position. I have to yield. That could have probably been a penalty. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
What track's next?
Where is it?
I think it's just before. Yeah, it's
It is just before the
minute
start of.
minute 4:13. Number 23 and number 16. Oh, Casper's not going to be happy with me.
It wasn't the first lap, was it? It was. What was it?
Yeah, it was still the first lap. You were much closer than I thought you were.
Ooh.
The initial contact by me, I thought he was a bit more further away.
Oh, at least I hit you. That's why.
The front
I
of the
didn't know that.
McLaren is short, but not that short.
Nothing.
But to be fair, okay, let's see. Oh no.
To be fair, I'm slow out of the turn. So.
Let's see what the inputs are. And I think also you.
Doesn't
Yeah,
like
you
any
lost
break,
it.
does
You
it?
lost it because
Of
if you look at
me.
yeah, but uh, yes, of course, but look at the flick of the wheel. So you keep it here and like somehow flick it, but you don't go to straight. You go again. You go to turn and then more. So you should like turn and then already here be straight. The thing is you don't put your the wheel straight when you're already straight. It's you stop turning when the tendency of the car is to stop rotating. I don't know how to explain. It's like you have to be faster than than the car rotating. So you have the rotation here. It starts. Yeah, you're still rotating like to the right. Yeah, here, and then the rotation is stopping. So here you're already rotating to the left. You're still pointing to the right, but you're rotating to the left. So you have to already straighten up your steering wheel, and you kept it here to the left, and then that was too late. Yeah, so you don't straighten up your wheel when your car is straight. You straighten up your wheel when your car starts rotating to the other direction. Yeah, it's a little bit of that's I don't know if that helps, but it,
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
otherwise you just oscillate back and forth.
I suppose the longer you keep your wheel turned, the car's wanting to go forward, but because your wheel's turned, it's forcing the car the
turn.
momentum sideways almost.
Yeah.
Whereas if you flick it and go straight, you're sort of getting rid of a lot of the turn, and then you're putting the momentum of the car forwards, which is the direction you want to go, rather than sideways.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
that
yeah.
makes sense, yeah.
The flicking, I think the flicking is more for the idea that you normally everyone overcorrects, and that's why just flick it, turn it back, because you better to correct too little than to overcorrect, because if you overcorrect, that happens and then you're completely out. If you correct too little, okay, maybe the drift lasts a little bit longer. You know, that's why it's better to flick it. But in the end, the idea is when the car stops rotating to the direction it was initially, like it starts rotating to the other direction, already straighten up. You have to already straighten up the wheel, because you want to also stop the rotation to the other direction, because otherwise you will keep oscillating. Yeah. That's
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
20-second penalty.
I don't know what that would have been, to be honest. I do make the initial contact, but with not holding the brakes, either a warning or with it being lap 1:15 probably.
Yeah, let's see what happens here.
I think you do lose position to me all the way from behind. I don't know if that affects the stewarding outcome.
Yeah, and here holding the brakes already would also have helped. Like in that initial situation, if you would have hold a little bit of the brakes, you would have stopped the rotation probably. Like don't slam on them, but you know, a little bit. Cars generally don't like heavy, like from 0 to 100 throttle or brake. You have to be totally straight to do that, and you know, be very comfortable with that. But yeah, that was big crash here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else you wanna take a look at. Otherwise, to be fair, I wasn't feeling the fastest here, so my lap won't
I
be
think there was one more incident after that. On the next corner, turn 1.
That was
somebody went off the track there.
Turn 1. with which car should I
Is it
look
Rob?
at? Oh yeah, but I think that was no incident. Just
Yeah, I think just lost it somehow.
yeah, too wide. I think you were too afraid of braking more here. Actually, I like to keep the brakes. Yeah, Rob, if you have kept the brakes like 20%, 30%, you would have probably made the corner. Let's see. I used to do this corner very good. Now I'm not. But you see, I keep here lost a little bit. Let's see if we can have a proper one. You try to keep a little bit on the brakes until you it stabilizes the car. You can play with that. As I said, my laps weren't the best. I used to be faster at Suzuka, but this for me it was like a little bit just jump in. So, but if you want, we can take a look at. Let's see if I can do a proper lap here, and tell you a little bit of my lines and my braking point. So okay, let's see here. First braking point. Around this is my braking marker. You can actually brake later than I did. I was being cautious here because I wasn't that sure. But normally you can like go fully on the brakes and then start releasing here. There's two techniques. You can fully brake and release and then go straight here, brake again. Yeah, you brake again here parallel and then turn in. Or you can already the whole time be a little bit on the brake, like don't release them completely, just a little bit less, a little bit more, like control it a little bit. And then here you want to try and be as early on the throttle as you can, even going outside. Use this whole curve here on the outside. Here, as I said, don't take it as a perfect lap. This is not at all a perfect lap or a good one. But here you wanna attack these curbs. Go a little bit on the throttle just to stabilize it. If you will be more stable with higher gears. So if you're doubting between second or third or whatever, then keep them third. And then you wanna here be a little bit on the middle. Don't be too to the left. If you're to the left, you're not gonna make this corner. So this is, you have to sacrifice one after the other. You keep it here close to the inside. And here, you see this marking here, the black one? This one is the one you wanna be close with. So here, you wanna be here. This is your vertex. You want to be here as close as you can, and then once you pass the vertex, you can go full throttle, in the best case. And then I also could have been earlier full throttle. Like here already I could have been full throttle, but just I'm still you don't want to overshoot. But I had space here. Okay, then. Here, this is one of the most tricky ones. This depends a lot on the car. If your car allows to attack this curb or not. You brake in any case before the 50 mark. It's like hard but short tap on the brakes, and then you release, and you already try to be. Let's make it. You already, when you're in the vertex, you're already a little bit on the throttle. Try to build up slowly the grip. You want to normally don't go from 0 to 100 on the throttle. Build it slowly. Yeah, start a little bit on the throttle. Here you can use all the outside. Actually, you can go even more. like as long as you have two wheels on the curb, like the right two wheels on the curb, you're fine. You can abuse this outside. Don't go too much, but yeah. So here, this is a tricky one. As I said, I'm quite close to the driver in front, but it's not enough. It's you have to brake early. And then yeah, I said, okay, let's try to have a very good exit. But even that, the AMG, the traction the AMG has is insane. You cannot catch it here, so yeah, I think the other turn we already discussed. Here, this is my braking marker. This road here. I braked earlier actually because I had a car in front. But normally you can brake like just a bit before this marking. You brake and then I put third gear. You let it roll a little bit and control it with the throttle. You want to actually then aim to be quite wide. And then when you're here, before the curb ends, you already tap on the brake and put second gear. And try to, you see these markings? This is your apex. This black markings here. Take it as a reference, you want to be close here. And go as soon on the throttle as you can without spinning. That's the difficult part. This is quite slippery and you spin quite easily, but you can go...
Yeah, Harrison.
Yeah.
I don't know you're about.
It's a slippery part here. Here you don't, I don't know if you normally brake. Okay, you don't have to brake here. This one is just go with the throttle. And if you time it correctly, you can go on top of the throttle super early. Actually, you don't want to be completely off the throttle during the turning point, because you then would have off throttle oversteer, and you will lose it. You see, but here you can go as wide as this, and actually the curbing holds you a little bit, like it kind of turns you again into the corner. Here Lions had a much slower corner, and that's why I managed to overtake here. In your case, if that's the last corner and everything, I would just completely went to the right and completely block me off. Here you opened a bit the door, and I said, okay, I go for that. Yeah, this corner, well, now it's let's see, proper chicane. If I can do a proper chicane, let's see with the whole corner sequence. So you don't brake here, remember? Just release the throttle on the 50, and not completely. You leave like 10% or something, and then back as soon as you can. Brake, go over here, and this one you can attack it massively. And I like this is one thing I like to do. Not sure if it's the fastest, but it feels quite stable. I turn in. You can actually attack it even more. Like I think you can go with the two wheels here, as long as you're on. I'm not sure if you can actually be on the green part, and it's also okay. I'm not sure, but you can attack this curb massively. And you see, I flick it to second here already, because that way I can be early on the throttle, full throttle without spinning. Also in the McLaren, it has like a short, a slow shifting from first to second, so you wanna be early on second gear. But yeah, that's how you attack that one. And yeah, I would say not much more from my side. We completed the lap here. Was pretty clean from everyone, I have to say. The few incidents we had, yeah, a bit unfortunate. I think in the race you are more cautious anyway, because there's like more at stake. But yeah, I think that will, if you have a start like today, there were both quite clean, that would be great on Sunday. Yeah, great. So I think I would leave it here, unless any one of you has any question or suggestion or something.
Nope.
Nope, all good.
Thank you
Yeah,
again.
all good.
Awesome.
Thanks for doing that.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Sergi.
You're welcome. Happy to help. And yeah, make me proud on Sunday.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Okay,
See you there.
guys. See you.
Catch you later, guys.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Thanks, everyone.
Harrison.
Bye bye.
Cheers, guys.
Sergi,
Oh yeah,
could I ask you something?
yeah.